I believe there's such a thing as successful social movements to save something that people care about. There was a time in this country where people just didn't think about this is worth saving. When they thought about nature, they thought, well, how do we make money? And if we don't make money, who cares? This conception that the environment was something you would save, just, if you'd said that, people wouldn't know what you're talking about. It didn't make any sense. It really took a change in consciousness to have an awareness of the importance of the environment. And it's the same way people felt when you talk about net neutrality for the first time. It's just like, well, what do you mean, the structure of the network? I don't get it, it's just wires and so forth. And so I think today we're going through a same kind of consciousness shift with respect to how information is controlled in society that we underwent with the environmental movement in the 20th century.
The telecommunications industry, they want to not only be the provider of the content, they want to be the only provider of your content. They want to be the ones to censor the content. They want to be the ones that you have to pay for the content. They want to make sure that they have special privileges of avenues to you. They want to make sure that there are things that you will easily get first, second, or third, and then everybody else has to vie for fourth, fifth, and sixth place to get to you with their information.
There is an abundant opportunity when you run a company that controls information to control the minds of people in the nation.
In many ways, net neutrality is a pretty easy issue. We're basically going to say, your job if you're an internet service provider is to allow someone to get on the internet, either to deliver content or to access content as long as it's legal. That's what the rule should be.
We should be able to continue to use the internet to communicate with our members and with a worldwide audience without a phone or a cable company snooping in our communications and deciding whether to allow a particular communication to proceed, slow it down, block it, or offer to speed it up only if the author pays extra to be on the fast lane.
It changed the rules. There used to be a rule called the 7 and 7 rule, and that meant that any one person or company could not own more than 7 radio and TV stations. And that meant there was a lot of different owners and a lot of different points of view and many jobs to choose from. Once they removed that and let people buy and sell as many broadcast facilities as they wanted to, so you get more and more radio stations owned by fewer and fewer people, and that's dangerous.
Media consolidation has limited the voices over the media. People say, what do you mean there's 300 channels? But they're really dominated by a handful of companies that control the process from the beginning to the end and put them out over their own pipes, their own cable systems, or their own broadcast outlets. So we're really seeing, while there's a diversity of voices, there's just a handful of ventriloquists behind them.
The fight has to be to protect the architecture of the internet, to embed and secure the values that we care about.
What we're really fighting for is the right to know. And there are plenty of ways to make money on serving the right to know, besides trying to make knowledge scarce.